Hi, so my name's Madison, and I chose to do this project based on why it is so much more fun, so much more creative, and more beneficial to write letters as opposed to using more modern forms of communication like email and text. So, in this video, I'll be interviewing the three people who I sent a postcard to about why they like receiving a postcard, why they prefer using snail mail as opposed to traditional communication, and things of that nature. So, let's get into it.
Okay. Madeline, thank you for agreeing to help me with my assignment. Please video yourself, horizontal video, answering these questions.
Why you like receiving letters? I like receiving letters because it's more personal and like thought out than a text, and it's something you get to keep.
Describe how you feel when you get a letter from a friend. That's so sweet. I really like it because I'm old-fashioned, and I really love when someone takes the time to handwrite something. And just like every card usually has some sort of decor that reminds you of them, and I just think it's a really sweet gesture that's sort of gotten lost with time.
So when I get a letter from a friend, it really warms my heart. It makes me really happy, and it shows that a person puts like a lot of time and effort into you, and they think about you, especially when they send it to you from like their house. So like typically now in college, like everyone's from different cities in Texas or even outside of Texas. So when people send you letters from like, I don't know, like Brownwood, Texas to San Antonio, Texas, it means a lot to me because it's like, oh, they put a lot of effort to like first get the blank piece of paper, write down a lot of stuff and basically fill up the whole entire page, and then go to the mail office, put money into it because they have to get a stamp, and just send it. Even if it's like 75 cents, it still means a lot because that's expensive for a stamp just to send it, when you can just easily send me a text with it being basically $0. It really means a lot.
I like sending letters because it's like a chance to be creative and decorate them really cute, and it's like more effort and fun to like get a letter versus a text. And you get to be thoughtful about your responses and give like little highlights about your own life.
What benefits does traditional mail offer that modern communication does not? I think of traditional mail, I think of like the birthday cards that my grandmother would send, or like care packages, or getting a present that you wanted ordered from in the mail. So in any form, it always felt like it was some sort of gift or surprise or special treat. And I feel like you don't really have an equivalent for that when it comes to emails or texting.
And then I think the last time a letter warmed my heart was when Madison Green, your student, when she sent me a letter. I remember I came back from a really, really long trip going to the valley, which is like 4 hours long. And I came back and my parents were like, oh, let's just stop to get the mail because we got to get the bills. So we stopped and we got the mail and we got the bills. But then they're like, oh, look, you got something. I got 2 letters. And one of them was a letter that I was not really happy with about me having to pay something. What was my own bill. And I remember just looking at it and being like, oh, my God. And then under the letter was her letter. And I literally like forgot about my bill. Well, I paid my bill. But I just forgot about it. And I just thought about like how sweet it was for her to do that. Because she didn't tell me about it. She literally just sent it to me, and then I just got it, and it was a short letter, but it was really sweet, and like all of it was filled out, like every brim of it, like the front was filled out, the back was so even with a design or some words or something. So it just meant a lot to me. So yeah.
Handwriting is like the written form of like hearing someone's like voice, and you can't type out, you can't draw with your hand like a sort of font that's like distinct to the person, to you, to send to someone you care about. You can't do that. And so I think there's something really sweet about being able to do that for someone you love.